What's up, guys? Last time we got into it, I was just driving around. The gauge is hooked up, everything's set up. The only thing that I need to do right now is for the top part on the gauges, I'm obviously going to need to finally glue those down. Just before I do that, I need to get some more epoxy on the sides. I'm going to get my Dremel and sand it flat so it looks finished. And I might just go and get some paint, color code, to the dash, and then and finish that up. So I might wait on the hoods for that. The gauge faces, I can probably just go ahead and get those in. There's no reason I can't. The gauge faces they're in, but I haven't. I just need to get them off the aluminum tape and onto the final gluing in there to get them done. So the plumbing, I'll give you an update on that. So I strongly suggest you drive around with the shroud off as soon as you do it. If you did it my way, just drive around. I would say under tighten it, drive around, find out where your leaks are, and then just tighten from there. That's what I did. Found leaks, tightened them up a bit more, drove around some more, and the leaks are pretty much gone. What I did notice, and this I didn't expect, was driving around the shroud off. At low speeds, I was getting good temps on my oil temperature. But when I got on the highway, it started dropping drastically. So I was getting a big variance. Now, mind you, the OEM is in the block, so it's telling the computer exactly what the block temperature is. But my gauge, what I see, what I need to know, it was under-reporting. So I put the shroud back on, and I got a better reporting right away. So I noticed that was the issue. It's just refrigerating the fitting, which is doing that by just driving around. So my final answer to that, and I would suggest it to you if you do it my way, is get some thermal wrap it. Done. That'll insulate the heat and give a proper reporting on your gauge. So you'll probably notice now, I'm back to it. I wasn't going to pull this apart, but in the end, going underneath here and just going insane trying to find wires that I already have available and know that they're switched, know that they're fused and they're going to work. Why screw with it? So I pulled out the dash and just to get it powered up. And so you'll see my 3 stack. Those are my Defis. And, oh man. Oh, by the way, anybody who's like, oh man, how do you get this thing to stop making noise when it's off? Just come over here, hit peak, and that's it. It'll just show your last peak settings or whatever. And yeah, they're a little high because I was driving a little bit special. Alright, so you notice, obviously, you got the Defis, and then I've got the ECB 1, which is right there. Alright, seriously, though, I gotta see if I can turn this damn thing off. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Okay, what am I doing? Give me a second. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, so that's ECB1. Right now it's not connected to anything. It's just doing whatever, obviously. And I wanted to match my gauge stack. I'd rather just match the gauge stack, or maybe even just all the orange in the car. So what do I have here? Light color book. This is used in lighting industry for lights you see in concert, like conventional lights and stuff like that. So this is one color I've got in mind, 315, and let's just see what it looks like. that's my orange, and then this is what it looks like. Boom. I mean, if I'd rather just go straight to orange. I mean, it's like orange, orange. I probably could go a little darker, so I'm probably going to do that. But just to give you an idea where I'm at with it. But I did source the power, believe it or not. The extra cable, the extra wires that I scavenged was an orange and black, so that's perfect. This gauge needs a switched and a ground. So what I was saying here in my other videos was orange was switched and black was ground. So perfect. By the way, so here's my A-pillar. There's the airbag I'll be using one day when I drive crazy enough. These under here, I just have them taped. That's my wires for my sending units that I ran underneath the dashboard. And believe it or not, you can get it behind the AC stack, between the firewall and the AC stack, and then all the way over underneath the dashboard, and it'll come in from the same spot that the Defi gauge just went, which is that big rubber grommet that's in the corner there. When you take off all the plastic in the hood, underneath the hood, and you'll be able to sort that. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm in the process of just testing it because this pillar is literally going to be here tomorrow. Or wait a minute. No, sorry, it's going to be here on Friday. So knowing that the power works and everything's pretty much sorted with that, it's a question of just getting these sorted out. A friend of mine, he's going to get me the gel. Instead of me having to run down over there and sort it out. That's going to be really cool of him. And so everything's going to pretty much be color-coded. Or amber, or might even just go with the red for the gauges. To match the Defis, I don't know. We will see soon enough. So that, yeah. That's it. I'm glad you, I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm glad you watched it, and it gives you some insight as to how to do this shit. Next, I will be, once the pillar's on and all that, I'm going to start in on powering this white guy up with sending units. I think the intake manifold's probably going to be the biggest pain in the ass because I actually have to take it out and get it machined. Someone might say, yeah, just tap it yourself. Well, I don't know how to do that, and I don't want to fuck it up. So I'd rather just someone, I'm going to get it pointed out to me where I need to get my vacuums. I'm going to get two taps with MPT adapters on them. And, yeah, get it done. And that way I can hook my vacuum up straight away to the gauge. And, you know, when I have a blow-off valve to tap the other side on, I'll remove the plug and put that on there. And I'll be rocking. The next one is, obviously, the fuel. Fuel's not too bad of a big deal. I'm going to go to Nissan and actually have them point out the main fuel line. I don't know where the hell it is. I know some of you guys know, but I'd rather just go ahead and find out right away instead of waiting for help. I'd rather just be proactive. The last, and that'll give me my E80 or E85, excuse me, and also my my fuel temp, which I don't think I'm gonna need that, but I don't know. Anyways, I don't know what I'd need it for, honestly. The tuners might. I don't know. I don't think I'd use it, but AFR. So this gauge also gives me AFR, but I'm not plugging that in until I get the turbo kit with the bung for another oxygen. So that'll be cool. Hopefully this'll this will be coming. This kit will come as soon as I can pay for it, and then it's clutch and clear for takeoff, man. If you guys have any questions, you have any interesting comments to say that are, I don't know, nice, let me know. Any constructive criticism is always accepted. By the way, whenever you're working on this, if you don't want to take this off, tape that. Because you see that? That will scratch the shit out of it. I already learned the hard way. There's some scratches on there now. Sometimes lazy is fun, but not the right way. Same with that. Just tape shit down. It's a smart call. It saves you trouble. And again, this is your lifesaver. As soon as you, I mean, this is powering all my mods here, so I'm pretty excited about it. And driving around, it worked really good with the triple, with the 4 gauges. I don't see the problem right now. So if I do have a problem later down the road, I'll figure it out. Maybe put a bigger fuse in it. That'll be about the end of it. So once that's colored, once that's in the pillar, I'll make another video, and you guys hopefully will enjoy it. Thanks again.